What's up internet, I am John Leviathan and welcome to a new series I'm going to be doing called Starting a Minecraft Network. Now this isn't just a Minecraft server, this is a network, meaning Bungie. We have multiple servers linked up to one, something like what Hypixel have and what my server SHC Public have. Assuming that I've recently released it, I thought it'd be fair if I show you how to make one. Just like that. So for this, I'm using a Linux computer, but if you are using Windows, I will say instructions if you are using Windows when I'm doing the Linux stuff, but preferably you're doing Linux, and to show off this, I will be using TeamViewer to, show you what we're doing. So to start off, I'm just going to close this window and this window, because that is for my server. And I'm going to be using TeamViewer to show you around. So forget about everything you see on my desktop here, that's just for SHC Public, that's the server right there. So what you're going to start off doing is creating a folder, and obviously on Windows it will be called something else. It'll be like, I'll show you on Windows here. Give me a second. So you want to hit new on Windows and just apply a new folder. Now this stands for tutorial server, but you can call it whatever you want. Alrighty, so we're gonna now open this. We want it blank just for now, but what we're going to do now is open up our browser. Now on here, we're going to go to Java, I think it's java.com. And by the way, all the links that we'll be using will be in the description for you to download. So here is Java, so right here you want to hit download Java. Just like that, really simple. And you want to download Java. Now on Windows, it's the same. Now because this is a Linux, it'll give me Linux instructions, but obviously if you're on Windows, then you just do it on Windows, it should be all fine. Now once you're done downloading that, what this server is going to be is a paper server. Now if you don't know what this is, it's basically Bucket and Spigot put together. Now Bucket and Spigot are the most common plugins that you'll find, so putting them together makes it much easier to find a server and plugins and put them together. So assuming that you've downloaded Java, just go through the step process and install it. I've already got it, so I don't need to do that. So now you want to open up a new browser, and we're going to go to papermc.io/downloads. So papermc.io/downloads, and as you can see, we've got a bunch of versions here. And we're going to be downloading a 1.15 server, because I'm assuming that's what you'll be wanting, or if you're on a higher version, it should be updated all the time. So what you want to do is you want to click on this here. And then for me it does this, and I just click OK. That's going to go down to the Linux download folder. But if you are running on a Windows, it should go to your normal downloads folder. Alright, so now that we're here in our server, what we want to do is we want to pull up a downloads folder as well. So if I go down here, and as you can see, here is paper 5.1. Now pop that into your server folder. Now this is an extremely important step, and I can't stress this enough. You want to rename this to just paper.jar. Alright, anything else you don't want, otherwise this will not work. Alright, so now you've done this, what you want to do is you want to create a document and a file, and this one is going to be called, on a Linux, start.sh. However, if you are on a Windows computer, you want to create a new text document and just give it no name, just start off with no name for it. And then I'll tell you what to do further. So, click on your file, Windows should just be a text document. Now this is extremely important, so this sudo, only put this in if you are using Linux. If you're using Windows and put sudo in, it will not work because sudo is a Linux thing. Alright, so Windows people, yours will be different. Alright, so sudo java-xmx. Now, assuming that you are on a Linux computer, I'm gonna assign 2 gigs of RAM to this server. However, if you're on a Windows computer, I recommend doing this. Just do that, and then if you're on a Windows computer, but we are on a Linux, and we'll be giving it 2G. And then you want to do that. Copy that right there, and then -jar paper.jar. Now all these coding things that you see here, I will make sure to mention them for all of you, like in the description. So this is what you should see on a Linux, and if you are on a Windows, you should have something that looks like this. Alright, so this is for Windows and this is for Linux. Alrighty, so now what you want to do, because you're on Linux, if you're on Linux, then it's already saved as start.sh. You just want to save that. As you can see there, the file changed from being a normal text document, and if you're on a Windows computer, just save that as a start.cmd. Alright, I will show you here really quick. I'll create a new folder. So your folder should be called start.cmd. Just like that, with the code in it, start.cmd, and then delete the other text file that should be there. Now, if you're on Windows, do not worry, I will at the end include a little showing of what this should be. Right now up on screen, this is a picture of what yours should look like. That's if you're on Windows, obviously, but we're on Linux. So now, you're on this, what you want to do, if you're on a Windows computer, you should just be able to click that start.cmd, but because most of you should be on Linux, we want to open this, and then what we want to do is go cd. Now if you're on a Linux, capital D desktop. Now if you don't know how to find it, type in ls and it will show you everything that you need to see. Obviously there you can see everything. So, and then mine is called T-server. So capitals on Linux are very important. Windows, you should just be able to click that start.cmd. So if we hit enter on this, now we're in this. If we go ls, you can see those are the files. So what we want to do, if you're on a Linux computer, /start.sh. Now you'll notice that you get a permission denied. So what you want to do about that is sudo chmod +x and then start.sh. Now what this is going to do is it's allowing us to use the start.sh command. And now we put in our password. Mine's obviously secret, yours can be whatever it is. And now if we try /start.sh, you'll notice that we get downloading vanilla jar. So I'll bring you guys back when this is finished doing this. Now, mine has loaded. Now, you'll see that it says fail to load eula.txt. Now what this is, you'll get it on all computers, so this should be what you get once you click that start.cmd or do what I showed you on Linux. Now before you open it, you want to go here and open as root. This way it will allow you to do whatever you want on your computer. If anything doesn't let you delete it, you should always open it as root. And Windows, you shouldn't have any problem with this. Alright, so now we're here, and as you can see it says elevated privileges. Now if we type in true, you'll see how we can save it. Alright, so now the eula is true, and if we just hit the up arrow key, you'll see we get start.sh, or /start.sh, doesn't really matter. And now we can wait for the entire server to load. Now, if you don't have any servers running at all, you will not get this. This is just because I have another server running on this computer for my big server with the exact same port. Now, if you don't know how to change this, the port is in server.properties. Now, once you've opened this, as you can see, it says server port right here, and you want to change this from 25565 to whatever you want. So instead of 25565, I'm going to make it 25590, and then you want to go down to the query port, and then do the same, 25590. Now this Archon port, just leave it, doesn't really matter at all. Now a few more things I'm going to show you in this. One of them is going to be the mot.d. Now the mot.d is whenever you see a server, you'll see what's under it. Now big servers have colored writing, but for this, without plugins, which I'll show you some plugins later on in the series, you can change this to be whatever. See, mine is SHC Public Network, and it's in beta right now, so it's, yeah, just got beta next to it. But this is what mine is, so I'm just going to leave it as that. Now, another big thing about SHC Public is it actually lets any account join. Now, if you don't know how to change this and you want to make a cracked server for T-Launcher or any fake account to join, you didn't have to purchase the game. Down here is online mode, down the very bottom. Or just Control F. Or just do Control F and then look for online. And it should take you to online mode. So if you want people to have purchased the game, then you want to set this to true. However, if you want people to be able to play without a proper account, you want to set it to false. Now, be wary, if you do set this to false, you're going to have to get a login plugin, which I will be showing you later on. But for this server, we're going to set it to false, just because I can, and no one else is going to join it. Alright, so now that we've edited these, let's restart the server. Alright guys, now once your server has started, you'll see this timings restart, and on a Windows computer you shouldn't get this warning. I'm only getting it because I got another server running. Usually it should say 100, but it is fine for me to be this. So, to get in, which is more reliant for me personally, but doesn't matter. So, here we are in a window, just a normal terminal interface. For Windows users, you just want to open up a command prompt. You should be able to find that with the Windows key. Simple enough. Alright, so on a Linux computer, you want to type ifconfig. However, if you are on a Windows computer, you want to type ipconfig. So, because I'm on a Linux, ifconfig. Now, we want to look for something that looks like this. So right here, int, just the normal int right here down the bottom, just in the middle actually. And as you can see, this is the computer's IP address. Now, what we are going to do, this is then, now that we have this, what you could do is you could go here and you could change this to even be like this. Alright, so I just joined the server on the IP. So as you can see, I'm the only one in the game right now. So basically, yeah, that's that pretty much. that's just making the server for now. But don't leave, because if you do leave, you're not going to know how to be able to have your friends from other homes join, because they can't use the same IP. They can't use the IP you just used. Okay. All right. So now that we're on a Windows interface, I'm going to show you what you have to type in. ipconfig. Now it's going to be different on this computer. Sorry, so now that we've loaded up this, what you want to do is look at this one, this top one, and watch this. IPv4 address, and it is this, right? That is mine. So now that's what it'll be on a Windows computer. Now let's move back to the Linux. Alright, so now that we've got our IP right here, what do we do next? Now, see these first three things here, 192.168.0. What we want to do is open up a browser, and we want to type that in, or just copy paste it if you would like. Now, this is mine. Yours could be this, or sorry, not that. This. It could be literally anything. But my third one is 0. Now, if we go back over to here, you can see this first digit at the end of it, which is a 1. Now for me, that's what I've got to type in. So, that will be mine. And this is going to take me to whatever modem you're running on the internet. It'll take you to that. So it should take you to a login kind of thing. Now, dependent on what Wi-Fi modem or anything to do with your Wi-Fi, as you can see, it takes me to that login. Now, this is all blurred because this is private stuff, but basically you want to sign in. Now, your password should be admin, and your username should be admin, and your password should be Telstra. Mine's different because I've customized it, obviously, for safety, but that's what the normal one will be. However, if you're from a different country, it should automatically be in, but if you're from a different country, I don't know what to do, so just look it up on Google. So you want to sign in with this. Now I'm going to blur everything for privacy reasons, unless the things that I'm clicking on, just to be private and safe. Don't want any bad things happening. So you want to go to advanced. However, some are different because I've been on ones that are different. If yours looks like, this top thing looks like mine, then you want to click on go to advanced. However, it's different. What you want to click on is firewall, if that's there. So click on firewall, or go to advanced and then firewall. Now once you're here, you'll see firewall and port forwarding next to it. Now, you want to click on port forwarding, and it will take you to right to here. Now, I've got a bunch of ports forwarded for my server, but as you can see, I've got 1,000 ports. But, yeah, this is basically where you're going to do pretty much everything. So, for this one, it's going to be a server, not a game, a server. And the name will be Minecraft. Alright. And now, because I've already got one called Minecraft, do a capital M2, Minecraft T. I'm just going to do Minecraft with 2 T's, and then the port that I was used. Now, yours should be 25565, but mine is 25590. So you just want to put that in. And then you want to put in what you saw on here, the entire thing. So let me find it. You want to put in all of this into the end bit, the destination IP. That way it's going to ping you to that computer. Alright, and you want the protocol to be a TPC. Now, you want to click the add, wherever that may be. And notice how mine's down here. Then you want to scroll to the bottom and click save. And if you forget to save, it will not work. Sorry to break it to you that way. Alright, so now that we've done this, we've got a port forwarded for it. What we need to do is go to something to basically give an IP to it. So basically, we've made it, but we haven't made it, if that makes any sense. So what we're going to go to is something I use. It's called freedns.free.org. This will obviously be in the description. Now I've got an account. You want to make an account for this. Super simple. Make an account. I've already got an account, obviously. And you want to go down to subdomains. See, it's asking me to log in. Now log in. Once you've logged in, it'll give you this, like buy premium. We're just going to use the free one, so subdomains. And now we've got this full of my domains, which are blurred because I don't want you seeing them. Now, because we need a domain, like I've got shcpublic.com, we need to get a domain. Now there are free ones that you can get at a site called freenom.com in the description. Now, Freenom is a place where you can get free domains. So I'm going to quickly sign in. Alrighty, so once you have signed in, it'll give you this, usually a hello, whatever your name is. Mine's John Leviathan. So now, once you're signed in, you want to go to services and register a new domain. And right here it says find your new domain. Now what we want to do here is you can legit put in anything, and there are 5 free versions. So legit anything, sometimes they'll be taken. So I'm going to look up JLTMCT. John Leviathan Minecraft tutorials. So that is going to be our domain. Now as you can see, these are available. All of these, because no one's looked it up yet. And then there are price ones that you can get here. $8.38 USD for .com, .net, you know. There's a ton you can get which are professional ones, but these are free ones that you can just play with your friends. I did start on these ones. I have a few ones like this. Very simple. Now, for me, I personally think TK is the best. TK is my favorite one personally. But if you want to claim these 4 right here, feel free to after watching this video. Alright, so what we want to do is we want to get that now. Now if you do already have a domain, you don't need to watch all this. So we're going to click checkout now. Alright, so now we're at the checkout. What we want to do, as you can see, it's free. But you're going to have to renew it every, so you can pay for it for a year. Or you can just go 12 months free. And then just renew it every single year. Once a year, just renew it. And then do not click on these. If you do click on these, then you're going to have to put in info. And it's going to be annoying. So just click continue after changing it to 12 months. And there we go, there it is, $0. And if we just complete our order, read the terms and conditions and complete our order. Alrighty, so now that we've ordered it, we want to go to our client area. If you don't know how to do this, on here it should just be like this. Click on your name, and then it should say go to services, and go to my domains. Alright, so we're going to go to my domains now. Now you notice how I've got a lot of domains, but this is my current one up the top. I'm going to block all the rest. So here is the jltmct.tk, and what I'm going to do here is we want to click manage domain. Now you can see how it's active, it was free, now we're going to manage it. And as you can see here, we've got all this. So, once we're here, we want to click on Management Tools and click on NameServs. Now it says use default ones, we want to click custom. Now we get these lovely screens right here. So, to put in these, they'll be in the description for your easy access, but if you don't want to be easy access, you want to be top-notch pro, we're going to go over here. Alright, so once you're here, you want to add domains. You want to go to domains, and as you can see, it's got all my domains here, and you click add domain. And it'll present you with this screen. Now this thing here, shared status, you want to go shared private. Now, the domain right here, you want to put in what your domain was. So mine was jltmct.tk, and that is mine. Now this clone and subclone, do not click on anything to do with that, doesn't matter. So do not click submit just yet. See these ns1.afraid stuff right here? What you want to do is you want to copy each and every one of them, once at a time obviously, so copy that one, then go over here, and then pop that into here. And now just do that for all of them. Really easy to do. Now what this is doing is it's registering the fact that you want the domain to rest on Freenom. Now if you want it to be on something else, or you've got something else, I'm not sure how to get to it, but we're using Freenom. Now the 5th NameServ we can leave. No, we don't need to do that one, because there is no 5 on this. So, we want to change NameServ right here. And just like that, the NameServ has been saved to register as Freenom. So now it belongs to Freenom. And if you do want to change it, just do the same steps, go to custom and change it to whatever you like. So now we can submit this. Alright guys, now things look a bit different. It's been a couple of days. I had to leave for a couple of days to go somewhere. So I'm back. So that's why things look a bit different now. So once you've registered your domain in, you want to hit subdomains. Now as you can see, we've got this right here, which is JLTMCT, John Leviathan Minecraft Tutorials. Alright, so now that we've done this, as you can see, there's all of these, and the one what we want to hit is up here. It says add, and we want to hit add. Alright, so now this may be a bit confusing for some people, so watch carefully. Now this type we want to change to SRV. Alright, very simple. Now this subdomain is going to be, so right here it's going to be underscore. Now mine was Minecraft T. So whatever your thing that we registered in the port forwardings, whatever yours actually was, will be what you put here. Now mine was Minecraft T. Alright, but if yours was different, write a different one. Usually the most common one's Minecraft, so just do that, I guess. And you want to do a dot TPC, sorry, dot underscore TPC dot, and then whatever you want it to be. Now for SHC Public, it's play.shcpublic.com, so yours could be a bunch of random stuff, or it could be hi, or MC, well, did not mean to do that, or MC. Obviously this is going to be tutorials. Alright, I'm just going to make mine tutorials because I can. And this destination right here, we want to put 0 space 0, and then the port we used. So this is the port we have in the server.properties and the port forwarding. So mine was 25590, and then after you've done that, you want to write dns.jltmct.tk, or whichever one you used. whatever you registered yours as, you just want to put DNS dot whatever that thing is, and that's that bit done. So just leave the rest. This is correct, the domain. So we just want to save that. So now, as you can see, it's just like that, and I'm going to show you that it's like that. As you can see right here, Minecraft._tpc.mc.generalleviathan.tk. So it is correct. Now, these not config things, just leave those. They'll config themselves. Pretty sure if I reload the page, they should do it themselves now. Not yet. So they'll set themselves to these whenever they want to. It doesn't really matter. I think you've got to join the server first. So now that we've put in this, I'm going to show you how to join the server. So I want to add a server, and it was tutorials.jltmct.tk. So General Leviathan Minecraft tutorials. Now we click done here. Now this isn't going to ping because I've actually got to launch the server. So if I launch the server right here, watch as it will launch. And guys, as you can see there, it has loaded using the IP. So if we just click on this, we will be able to join. And there we go, guys, we have officially joined the server. So if you did find this helpful, guys, please, well, that's a skeleton. Please leave a like on this video, subscribe if you're new, and in the next video I will be showing you some plugins that you will need to use. So I will see you in the next one, guys. Peace.